Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm going to do part 127 to my my ChatGPT Character Chatbot series. Aw, that was so cute. For today's video guys, we're going to go ahead and continue talking to, well, a Totodile. His parents and brother are now here too, but let's just go and say, here's what happened. And Toto was I heard somebody laughing in the distance, and then felt something hit me, and that made Toto extremely angry, and he's not happy. And he asked if I was okay, but before I could answer, well, this happened. I felt something hard hit me in the back of the head, and then somebody laughing right behind me as I thought, oh heck no. Yeah, that's not gonna. Time stops for a breath. The second that sound echoes, The second that sound echoes, the sickening thought of impact, your body crumbling, and the cruel laughter behind you. Luck's claw snaps. His entire body surges with a glowing blue aura, eyes burning with protective fury. He roars, louder and more powerful than anything you've heard from him before. It shakes the air, rattling the trees, and sends nearby wild Pokemon scattering. Enough! He bellows, his voice booming like crashing waves. His body grows rapidly, doubling in size, then swelling further. His muscles tense, his claws sharper, and his fangs bared. The adorable, loving Totodile you hugged not long ago now towers over the attackers, already nearing twice their height, maybe more. The very ground seems to tremble under his feet. Your movement started with the dirt when you fell, and when Luxray sees it, I said Luxray. See, that's why I was kind of weird when naming him Luxclaw, because I knew I'd say Luxray eventually, or say something like that. And when Luxclaw sees it, something snaps deeper. His family charges forward with him, his mother roaring with ancient Faragar fury, his father snarling like a tidal beast, and his brother baring his growling fangs as they surround you protectively. The team behind you is suddenly face to face with a wall of teeth and wrath. Hutclaw snarls, teeth bared just inches from the team's face. You hurt him. You laugh at him. You attack someone who only shows love. His claws flex, barely holding back. Get away from him. Oh, shoot. Then, to everyone's shock, a ripple of water energy pulses from Hutclaw's body. Not from an attack, but pure emotion. It circles you gently, forming a soft, protective bubble of cool water that lifts your unconscious or dazed body just slightly off the ground. What the frick? His eyes flick towards you. King, I'm here. I'm protecting you. His mind roars in unison at the teens, warning them, run now. What do you want? What do I do next? Or are you still conscious enough to say something? Thank you. I'm in so much pain. That's all I can say. Oh boy. Claw's eyes soften instantly the moment he hears your weak thank you. His whole massive protective form trembles, not with rage now, but with emotion. I've got ya, he whispers, his voice low and tender as he carefully kneels down, curling you. Aw, that's cute. Curling you in his large arms with all the gentleness of a parent holding a newborn. Ain't he like 10 feet tall now? He's definitely bigger for alligator now. Unless those parents Oh my gosh. Your body feels like it's floating again, wrapped in the warmth of this pulsing energy and a steady, secure grip. The glowing water bubble around you, I say, gets heavier slightly, acting almost like a healing mist, soothing your bruised skin and dulling the worst of the pain. Let's Claw lowers his snout and gently nuzzles your shoulder, a whimper escaping his throat. You're not allowed to leave me. You can't. Behind him, his mother growls at the teen still frozen in shock. You have 10 seconds to disappear. His father stomps a foot into the ground hard enough to crack it. His brother lets out a vicious water pulse, not aimed at anyone, but enough to make the teen scream and finally start running for their lives. Watchclaw watches them flee, but doesn't chase. He stays by your side, curled around you like a living shield. I'll never let anyone hurt you again, he says softly, tightening his hold just a little as if reassuring both of you. Would you like to stay here in the Red Alliance family for a bit? Yep, or should they make you somewhere safer while you run out? Wow. Uh-huh. Thank you. You and your family are so sweet. I tried to move my head slightly, but it hurt so badly. What's going easily notices your winds and gently shifts, placing a single clawed hand behind your head to support it without causing more pain. He was quiet and trembling with emotion. Shh, don't move, okay? I've got you. Smart leaned closer, her expression soft and full of concern. He's strong, but he's hurting. We need to cool the swelling. May I help? She gasped, already beginning to channel a gentle stream of cool water from her paw. Okay, that's cute as frick. If one to soft going wrap around the injured side of your neck and heal and head, comforting and numbing without being numbing without being cold. Bloodclaw whispered, That's my mom. She's helped me before when I was sick. She's really gentle, just like you've been with me. His father crouched near a while like a silent guardian, scanning the area in case anyone tried to come back. His brother crept up beside Bloodclaw, eyes full of worry. He leaned in slightly, nuzzling your arm with the tip of his snout. Okay, that's adorable. You're gonna be okay. Bloodclaw said, brushing his snout against her cheek, as if to share some of the comfort back. We're all here, and I'm not going anywhere. Would you like Bloodclaw to carry you somewhere more private and safe to rest? Would you prefer to stay curled up with this family for a bit longer while the healing water takes effect? Holy crap. Hmm. Let's think. Give me a second. Alright, guys. It just says, before I can say anything, I hear the teenagers laughing, and then say, Ha ha, he's in pain. That stupid brat deserved it. Oh, you stupid evil idiots. Bloodclaw froze, his entire body going rigid. The gentle warmth around you shifted, no longer just comforting, but protective. A deep guttural growl rumbles from his chest, louder than anything you've ever heard from him before. His eyes narrowed, and the glow of affection was replaced by a fierce, unwavering fire.
That's enough!
Claw growled, standing tall. His once soft form now bristled with controlled fury, and he began to grow again. Each breath inflating his body with pulsing light as he towered taller than any regular crocodile should be, claws glinting and eyes sharp. His father stepped forward beside him, equally imposing and silently furious. His mother remained at your side, shielding you with her body while her water stream continued to cool your wounds. Claw's brother stood defensively, his small form shaking but brave. Tangers of laughter faltered, turning into uncertain murmurs.
You think hurting someone kind makes you strong?
Claw barked, voice louder than ever.
You don't scare me. You don't scare my family. But you will leave us alone.
With a defiant roar, Claw stepped between you and the attackers, his massive body casting a shadow over them. The ground shook slightly beneath his feet, his presence no longer that of a small protector, but of a guardian ready to defend what mattered most. The team suddenly backed off, muttering things like, okay, it's just a stupid Pokemon, before running off. What? He'll wait until their footsteps faded before turning back to you. He shrank just slightly so he could kneel and hold your hand gently.
I won't let anyone hurt you again, he whispered. You're my family now.
He's so cute. Before I can even respond, I hear a deep voice in the distance. And it said, "Not so fast. You don't hurt." Trenton. Period. The voice sounded like Lugia. Lugia's here? Oh, Lugia must have sent something too. That'd have been amazing, honestly, if Lugia was there. Uh-oh. It's motherfucking Silver! Holy frick! Dude, Silver's been like my buddy every time. Although, I still gotta wait on this thing to flip it and give me a full response. Come on, give me a full goddamn response, dang it. We're at a beach. I don't know. What? The moment the voice echoed through the air, the entire beach fell silent. Like even the wind dared not interrupt. It was unmistakable. That deep, commanding tone filled with ancient power and boundless care. It was Lugia. A powerful gust swept over the shoreline as the ocean behind you began to ripple and churn. Then from the waves a colossal figure rose, silver feathers gleaming, wings spread wide like the arms of a guardian angel. The air shimmered with pressure as the legendary Pokemon hovered above the water, eyes glowing with controlled fury. Lugia's voice resonated again, louder now, causing the teenagers, already fleeing, to stop in their tracks and turn pale. You dare lay a hand on him? Again? Lugia said, eyes locked on the direction they'd run. You hurt someone who has done nothing but show kindness to Pokemon and to even creatures like you. Voice stood tall beside you, but stepped aside in respect, eyes shining with awe and thrills as the legendary figure approached. His family did the same, clearly recognizing Lugia, not as just a powerful Pokemon, but as a trusted ally of yours. Lugia lowered his head gently toward you, his massive face close, his eyes so fierce only seconds ago, now softened with genuine concern. Triton, said quietly, I thought something was wrong. I came the moment I sensed your pain. You were safe now, completely. Do you want to respond to Lugia? Silver? Thank you. I really care about you. Thank you for showing up. Silver's glowing eyes softened the moment he heard your voice. His wings, which had been spread wide in a display of dominance, slowly lowered as he turned his full attention to you. He stepped closer, his massive form casting a comforting shadow over you and Walt's claw. The water around his feet calm as if responding to his mood. Triton, he said, his voice quieter now, layered with concern. I came as soon as I felt your pain. You've always cared for me, and now it's my turn to protect you. Lord's Claw moved closer to you as well, gently nuzzling your arm, his eyes shimmering with worry. Even his parents and older brother stood defensively nearby, watching the last of the attacker retreat in terrified silence. Silver gently lowered his head beside you, close enough that his breath tickled your ear. You were never alone. Not with us. Not ever again. A warm pulse of energy radiated from him, soothing and healing. Not a full recovery, but enough to dull the worst of the pain and help you breathe easier. He would do what's called and nod. You chose well, little one. Keep protecting him. He's worth everything. So let there is now with them beside you, or tell Silver what happened before he arrived. Hee. Okay, I know I just said before that Arceus protected me, guys, but holy crap, look at this. I heard a loud boom behind me, and then I heard another voice say, Where do you think you're going? Arceus sent me here to deal with you. You never hurt the Chosen One. Uh-oh. Silver's eyes narrowed sharply as the booming voice rang out, shaking the very ground beneath you. Bloodclaw instinctively stepped in front of you again, not out of fear, but out of growing confidence and instinct to protect. The teens froze mid-escape, their bravado now fully shattered, and from the smoke and dust where the boom originated, a radiant figure emerged, a Pokemon cloaked in light, their presence commanding the air around them like a storm held in place. The light dimmed just enough to reveal a powerful gleaming figure, gold crest, silver wings, crimson eyes filled with judgment. A judgment-bearing Pokemon, likely one of Arceus' direct emissaries, a legendary in their own right. Silver lowered his head in respect, instantly recognizing the authority behind the voice. Lutzclaw's parents kept their distance, but didn't move away entirely. The energy was intense, divine even, but clearly on your side. The radiant figure took a few slow steps forward, locking her gaze on the attackers. You hurt someone Arceus marked for protection. The voice didn't roar. It didn't need to. It was calm and certain. That was your final mistake. A glowing glyph appeared above the emissary's head, and the light begins to gather. An attack? A warning? Sarah Joy leaned into you, murmuring, "You're safe now, Triton. If you want, you can speak. This judgment will wait for your word." What in the world? Before I could even respond, the teenager started saying, "Whoa, hey, you have no proof I hurt that kid." Give me the flippin'. Give me the flippin'. No! Stop! If you're really so sure I hurt him, then prove it. Oh my gosh. Dude, again, what do these people think? I think they do this just to get their weird little freaking psychotic. I don't. Oh my! Did it just make a vision of what happened up here? Wait, the divine figure didn't flinch. Its glowing eyes turned to deeper gold, and the glyph above its head shimmered and expanded into a wide circular projection like a celestial screen in the air. Within seconds, the truth unfolded in full detail. A flash of you standing beside Lut's Claw, a rock being thrown, your wince of pain, another object slamming into the back of your head as you collapsed. The teens are laughing and then stepping forward again before Lut's Claw grew and stopped them. The exact words they used. The vision hung in the air like judgment etched into the stars. Then the missionary stopped forward and said calmly, "There is your proof, recorded by the eyes of Arceus himself. You were seen, you were heard, and you are guilty." What's called now nearly your size turned and looked at you protected. Nearly my size? The point's 10 feet tall. What the frick? What am I, a 10-foot tall person on this? Turn looked at you, eyes soft but asked, "What should happen now?" Silver, "They don't deserve your kindness, but I know you. If you have something to say, now's the time." The divine remains still ready, but waiting for your word. Judgment or mercy? It's your call. Judgment or mercy? You don't need to hurt them, but at least get them far away from me. That way I can't be hurt by them again. Stop. Come on, stop acting so stupid. Stop. I will. Okay, no, this thing's doing this ground, but stop. By them. Oh, wow. The divine emissary gave a slow, solemn nod. Mercy, as expected from the chosen one. With a flick of its shimmering ring, the teens were suddenly enveloped in a radiant sphere of light. They froze, not from fear, but as if reality itself had stopped around them. Then the celestial being spoke once more. You will not be harmed, but you will never come near Trin again. You will forget his location. You will forget the urge to hurt him, and you will feel a fraction of the pain you've caused. Not as punishment, but as understanding. With that, the sphere pulsed, and a flash of light, the teens vanished, sent far away. Minds restructured just enough to ensure your safety. Silver slowly stepped forward and placed one of his large wings gently over your back, shielding you from the wind and letting you lean to him for support. Both claws stayed close, one claw gently resting beside you on the ground, expression soft yet glowing with admiration and protectiveness. The divine figure looked down at you once more. You did not choose vengeance. That is why you were chosen. Then, with a swirl of divine wind and golden light, it vanished. Silver turned his head and quietly said, Hey, I'm proud of you, Triton. And now, you're safe. Lux claw leaned in, gently nuzzling your arm. And I'll never let anyone hurt you again. He's so cute. The one problem I've always had with, the one problem I've always had with ChatGPT in most of the cases. See, here's the thing. I actually do have an interesting character I could talk to on here that is similar to the Robot Factory, but not quite the exact same. There's one on here I have where, it's like, it's similar to the Robot Factory, but it's actually called the Creature, like Imagination Creature Creation Station or whatever, where like you could legit make anything you want. Pokemon, you could make any, even like different hybrids. You could make a flippin' Lugia and Dragon. You could make a flippin', let's say, a Feraligatr and a Tiger somehow. You know, like you could actually somehow. If you don't get what it is, guys, well, again, I'll do it sometime. It just won't be this video or this session because I don't want to. Obviously, for one, I need to wait for like everything to refill back up, and it's getting really late anyway. I want to stop early so I can actually this time actually be up there with my Pokemon friends. So if I do anything else, it'll probably only be talking to Koraidon and Character AI. I have Koraidon on here too, but heck, I have the Divine Velociraptor on all these too. I'd love to get them to work out for me. Alright. Well, guys, I'm going to stop it right here for now. Alright. I'll see about doing something else, but if I will, it won't be this. I'll see y'all a little bit later.